victim of a surgical crime. A little Darth Vader, a little Optimus Prime. You used to be okay, and I like you that way. But I don't think that I like you better. No, I don't think that I like you better.
Hi, this is John Fessmeyer, MFA candidate in 3D modeling at Academy of Art University. I'm working on my thesis, Bodacious Creed. Check out the links below to learn more about it. So if you're a fan of movies or games, this should be, and all the coolness that CG modeling brings to it, this should be pretty fun for you. Anyway, if you've watched my previous videos, you kind of know the direction I've been going in with all this work. This is my main character, Bodacious Creed. He is undead. He's been brought back to life with steampunk technology, so he's sort of a steampunk technological zombie. Anyway, in previous videos I showed how I added in all these components here. In the last one I talked about how I was going to be adding in some of the things for his heart unit, which is really complicated on the diagrams, but there's only so much you can see on the surface. That's my son playing with his toys right next to me. Anyway, so one thing I discovered here is that if I had as I've shown in previous videos as well, I had created wounds, a big wound here in the head, in the cheek, and in the neck area. I was also starting to create the kind of wounds here and where he's cut open to get this in here. However, I discovered that there was a problem going up to the next subdivision level while I had while I had that on. So I went ahead and just removed those, and I'm going to recreate them at the higher subdivision. Now, right now I am at, for him, 1,200,000 polygons. I would like to get him up to the next level, which will be about 10 million. The problem is that I think it's a little too much for my RAM to handle, and he's looking really good at this level. So, if I'm able to get some new RAM before I graduate, I may do that for the final, but this looks really good as is, so we'll see how it goes. Anyway, at this level I'm going to go ahead and recreate those wounds. Now, another thing I went ahead and did is some of the parts here that stick together pretty well are already very much in place. I went ahead and merged them together as individual tools rather than as several subtools. So the muscles in the neck are now under one tool. This chain of sort of tubes is under one tool. These two parts for the brain interface are one tool, and a few other things too. So what I can do to show you all this underneath stuff is, yeah, there we go, just turn off the main model. So this is the work I've been doing underneath. Red heart, that's right. So this is going to be the top of the skull, zygomatic arch, the part of the jawbone that is visible, and there will be muscle over this. I'm not sure if I'm going to be actually, well, for this I'm pretty sure I will model a separate muscle for the masseter. For the frontalis and temporalis, I am not sure if I'm going to do those by how I texture the skull, or if I will make them actual separate pieces. It depends on what will work best, and I have to figure that out. I plan to add some more things to the chest here, but yeah, you can see how all those muscles and parts are working together inside. A lot of this, at least a little bit of each model is going to be visible. This one I am really happy with. This part here. The problem is, in ZBrush, I should find out if there's a way. I haven't been able to figure it out, but there may very well be a way to make part of it transparent, which I would like to do, because this top part is supposed to be glass. And as you can see underneath, what you should see are these gears and the same sort of readout that is on the head unit, but I have them covered under glass. Now, I will definitely be able to do that in Maya, and eventually this will all be rendered in Maya, but it'd be nice to be able to see it in ZBrush as well while I'm working. Alright, so that's pretty much what I've gotten done on Creed this week. The next, I'm going to go ahead and save this since I deleted that very highest resolution. That was slowing my machine down a little bit. Let's see. And I know RAM is cheap, so yeah, I may need to just get some more RAM. 1 second. Okay, as you can maybe tell, being a grad student and a single dad keeps me very busy. Anyway, let's see. So load tool. I'm going to show what I've been doing on Anna. And that is... Anna. Okay, here we go. Okay, now for her, I have started working on her clothing. I want to do some changes to the boots. I think they're... Now that I look at them, I think they're too long. 1 second, I'll get up the picture of the boots I'm modeling them after up. So I found this is a style of Old West women's boots, and I've changed these a little bit. Actually, that was a little Dutch in the pattern, but I don't know if I'm going to keep it or change it to be more like this. But anyway, so they're based on those. And yeah, I think they're going a little too high. I know they should probably be lower down, tighter around her legs. That's the beginnings of the skirt and the bodice, and the gloves. And now this is the concept art by Joshua Stewart, who did all the concept art. I'll put a link to his site as well. This is the concept art for her outfit. So you can see that what I've done so far is going in that direction. It looks a little like modern in this picture because it doesn't have all the frills and whatnot that are going to be in the final. So, yep, that's how she's looking. And I did a couple tricks to get all this going. The bodice I did as an extraction from the bottom mesh. Same with the gloves. I did that initially for the skirt, but it didn't look right, so then I just completely remodeled the skirt in Maya. And the boots I modeled completely in Maya. I actually initially, I wanted the soles to look, very particular look for them. I wanted them to look very manufactured. So those I did initially with NURBS and then converted them over to polygons. The rest I did just from polys. Okay, now finally I've been working with Shave and a Haircut to get to do Creed's hair, and I'm pretty happy with how it is coming along. I'm sure I'm going to have more work to do on it because I'm new to this plugin, so I'm going to be asking for some advice from one of my instructors today. But I think that's the style I'm going to want to go for. Kind of a little bit wild. I don't know if I'm going to end up having it have more of a combed look or what. Besides the hair, I did a lot of work on the face rigging. So we have things like these areas that are not blend shapes as I have been showing, but are areas of influence on the face. So all of these things influence different areas. I actually did show some of that in my last video, but I got more of that worked out and got the hair done, and that's how the head's looking. So I'll post, I think I'll put at the end of this a turntable I did of the head with the hair. The lighting is a little bit funny on it. This lighting I actually set up to give him some backlighting for bump light here from the front, kind of an edge glow around his head, and that part comes out looking a little bit funny in the video. And I'm not sure that I have the lighting set up right for the hair either. I actually still need to figure that out a bit too. But you can get a basic idea of how it's looking. So I'll put that at the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed, and take care.